I believe that, and this is something from it's great. I'm thinking about the essay, "The Death of the Author," and what I do, the works speak to other works. The work speaks. I'm not like a deity that tells you that this is the only way to interpret my scripture. Like there's a point when you release things into the world, and because there are other artists that are using monochromatic black, it creates that conversation between these pieces, and the way that uh, the different formal aspects, the different way that this work is made causes connection between these works. But there's tons of other stuff, the flowers from Vanitas traditions and all these things tied together. And I also think that that's what happens, that it creates space to find new meaning. So I may not be able to have a certain analysis of the work, but you bring that perspective from your understanding of the world, and it allows you to see the work through a new lens, right? And this is something specifically that happens with art historians. And I am so thankful to work with Donna Marie Baptiste, because, when I read the essay, it's like, I really felt like it was my thoughts coming back to me. It wasn't something that was a meaning that was forced upon the work outside of myself. So, I still consider myself to be an emerging artist. And I think that when you have people writing, it's very important that they understand the work. Because if you have someone write about your work and it's off, other people just gonna Google, they gonna Google your name, find something from your past, from the person that didn't understand your work, then cut and copy and paste and move it around. And now you've got to deal with, for the next 20 years, you got to deal with somebody who got it wrong, and people finding ways to keep injecting that. And you just, either you get frustrated, or someone says, "That's perfect. I want to give you X amount of money." And now you're really screwed because you're pretending that it's about that.
Her famous words ring true today. Art is not a luxury, as many people think. It is a necessity. It documents history, it educates, and it stores knowledge for generations to come. T. Elliott Mansa's art documents history. It educates, and it will store knowledge for generations to come. T. Elliott Mansa's art and this conversation presented provides powerful expressions of mourning and transform negative thoughts about Black into positive expressions of protection, beauty, creativity, and hope. T. Elliott Mansa's art compels us to say her name, to say his name, to say our names. The art of T. Elliott Mansa says the names of those gathered in the wind. So we ask you to go to the show and take in the art of T. Elliott Mansa.